My stuffed animals, my brother took them and they have holes in them and they're all like crusty. You're too pure. How can you be a Kumaru? You can lick my toes, Emmy.
Have you shown me all of your animations for this model?
Maybe not.
I want to see them.
You want to see them? Okay. Yeah. Since I colored it, not all of them are colored accurately. There's still like because I had to like click on it and then change the color manually. But I have like wings. I don't know if that's cool.
Oh shit! That's sick.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then
I like how the colors change at the ends.
Yeah. I think I have I have one where they're like smaller. Woo!
Wee.
And then I have my scythe. Pretty cool.
Oh my god. That is sick.
Yeah. Because I'm like I don't really want to call myself a reaper. I'm more like the lore of like Thanatos, where I don't kill people. I just kind of guide them to the afterlife, you know?
Thanatos?
Yeah. Wait.
Wait, the smite guy?
Yeah, the
I thought it was
guy.
Thanatos.
Thanatos? No, his name is Thanatos, I think. Miz said, I think he just says it differently every time.
Oh, I never noticed.
Then I have my brand marketing.
Sick.
I've got the cigarette.
This...
I have
nice.
Yeah, the hand. I like the hand a lot. I've got the tail. The tail erection.
The thinking.
I've got like I themed them after like Animal Crossing, so I can kind of be like,
Oh, that's nice.
I've got like angry eyes or like.
Oh, scowl.
Yeah.
I've never seen that face. You should use that one more. That one's good.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. I have another like alert one too, and then I have like the happy blushing, which also is like Animal Crossing theme. A question mark, and the other.
Those are so good.
Oh, and then I have like my sit where I sit down. I sit. She sit.
She sit.
I have my controller.
Oh yeah, I remember that one when we played Smite.
Yeah. And then I have my mask.
Yeah. It's sick. Wait, does the eye move on its own, or is that like your eye, like just tracking your eyeball?
It's tracking my eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
So cool.
I always get Sans references though. I'll never live it down. I did it to myself.
It is like Sans.
No. And then I have like a flower, just for cute.
Wait,
I forgot to. Then. I forgot to color it, but I have a hood too. But it's what's the original colors of the model. And then and then I have my little guys, and they dance.
Little dudes.
Oh yeah, okay. This one's kind of special. Okay.
Oh god, you're up close. Oh shit. Dang. That's a cool expression. It's like disgusted or something.
Yeah, I'm so disgusted. It's like a lip bite, dude, you know? Like, oof.
Oof. Oh, I thought it was supposed to be like a look of disdain or something.
You're too pure. How can you be a Kumaru?
I find a way.
And then I can remove my arms.
Wait, why? Why is that an option?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was just on the list of toggles that my artist gave me, so I was just like, all right, I'll take it, dude. Why not? Like
armless activities. Yes.
I think I can take my socks off, but I don't remember how. I don't remember. I think that's all of them.
Dang, those are freaking sick.
Yeah.
So small.
Small.
My chat's crying because you don't. What the? My chat's crying because you don't know how to take the socks off.
I can look up how do I take. I'll look up how to take the socks off if I have that setting right now.
Off the socks.
Oh, I think the socks are only for maybe my like casual outfit, which is like this one. I think it's colored too. Forgive me. I've had too much power. I look like a scene kid.
Oh shit! Emo.
I fell in love with an emo girl.
Those are cool socks.
But can we take? Oh no.
What? Where does the orange go?
So if I like sit down,
old
colors, okay. And then chat, please.
Sockless. Shoeless. Oh god.
You can lick my toes, Emmy.
Oh, thank you, Snuffy, for the offer.
The generous offer.
My chat's pissed right now. They're like, it should have been me.
It should have been me. I have on this one I have a scarf too.
Oh, that's so cute.
I feel like it's so colored a little weird. Yeah, people. Do you ever watch SpongeBob?
No, actually.
Oh, okay. Thank God I'm saved from her then. People always say that, chat, maybe you'll find it funny. One guy said this. I got one guide, and it was just literally a dude who said I look like I got the suds from
The
SpongeBob.
suds. What's that?
It's like SpongeBob gets sick and he literally wears like a beanie and an oversized scarf and a sweater
Oh,
and looks exactly like me.
the
I got the
suds.
suds.
Yeah, I've never seen SpongeBob. My parents still let me watch Nickelodeon.
What? That's probably good knowing who like Dan Schneider was.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. What a fellow.
What a guy. Can't relate though. Anyway, chat, here's my toast.
Thank you for that, Snuffy.
One thing about you that no one knows. I'm not good at this. What is something that like I've never like mansplained about on stream?
Shit, I tell my stream too much. I tell them like my traumatic experiences. I'm like, lol, content.
Yeah. I literally talk about my day to day. Like, hey, today I like filed my taxes. Then I talked to my like manager, and then like I tweeted something, and then like I commissioned this other thing.
Me, I'm just like, yeah, I got stalked when I was a child, and they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, lol.
Lol. Oh my god.
It's very therapeutic though.
Yeah, it's kind of like everybody always gets mad that therapists like talk over you or like ask you stupid questions and don't just like listen to your problems. So that's exactly what chat does. They just listen. They're forced to. They have to. No choice.
I like when they say things back though. I like when they're like, lol, you're stupid. And I'm like, yeah, I am.
Oh, wait, I have something, but it's also kind of traumatic at the same time.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to say it if you don't want to.
I don't want to. It's just probably the only thing that I can think of that people would be curious about and it would like make sense to answer.
Oh shit.
I always talk
Snuffy.
about I always talk about my family, and a lot of the times though, my stories have my brother in them, but at the same time I've never really talked about my brother. And I feel like people have asked me a lot like, Snuffy, you always say you have a brother, but you never talked about him. He was like the worst person in the world, and he stole like everything from me and my family, and he also committed multiple things against the law.
Wait, what?
And you know, the kind of things.
Wait, like what?
Well, I remember like one like good example is like he stole my bike, and then he like drove it into
No.
a street, and then the police came by and they're like, "Hey, this guy drove this bike into the street and cars hit it," and I was so
What?
sad.
Wait,
I
how old
didn't
were
have
you
a-
when this happened?
Maybe like 12, I think.
What? That's so sad. Is he older?
Yeah, he's my older brother.
Oh my, how much older?
3 years.
Oh my god, what a shitty brother.
Yeah, he was literally like the worst. I remember like I would go to school with him sometimes, and he was like the most popular guy at our school, and I was the like most bullied nerd kid. And so it was like I
What?
always thought that I could like kind of like clout chase my brother and be like, "Hey, brother, guess what? I'm this guy's sister. That's right. You guys love this guy, and I'm his sister. I'm so cool, right, guys?" And then he would just like walk away from me without saying anything.
Oh.
I'd always be like, "Hey, brother." And then he'd just like never say hi to me and just like always ignore me. And yeah. And he would always
What
like,
the fuck? That's so sad.
oh, my most embarrassing story ties with this kind of. He like one time, the one thing he did that was kind of cool was he let me wear some of his like cool edgy kid clothes, like
Oh shit.
some tight jeans and like a volleyball shirt. And I thought, and he like hyped me up and he's like, "Yeah, dude, you look so cool." And I was like, "Yeah." So then I took those clothes and I wore them to school the next day, only to find like an older woman in like a higher grade than me came over to me, and like they started whispering and like pointing at me. And I got so scared. And so I was like, "Oh God, why are they like pointing at me and talking to me and like whispering about me?" And she like came into like the woman's like locker room after like my gym class, and they're like, "Hey, that's my shirt." And I was like, "What?"
What? Wait, did he
they're like-
steal it?
Yeah, he stole the shirt. And she's like, "Yeah, that went missing in my locker like months ago. That's my shirt." And I was like horrified. And I'm like, "What? I had no
What?
idea. I'm sorry." And then they're like, "Can I have it back?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you want me to wear? I'm at school. I don't have another shirt." And I felt, and like it was in like my whole class was around me in there. And I was so embarrassed. And I just wanted to die right then and there.
Dude, what? Wait, so your brother was like stealing clothes from the girls' locker room?
Yeah, I remember one time he pretended to be British for like a year. So like he told like all the kids in his class he was from England, and we had like transferred. He was all kinds of messed up.
What the fuck? Wait, are you like still in contact with him or no?
No, that's why I don't talk about him anymore, really, or
What
like
the
mention him,
fuck?
because he's kind of like literally definition of the black sheep in our family.
What the fuck? That is he pretended. Wait, but he was like a popular kid, and he pretended to be British, and no one thought that was weird.
Yeah, and it was really weird. Well, he had like a lot of problems where like it was kind of in that like angsty phase, and people would always tell me like they'd go up to me and they'd be like, "Hey, Snuffy, I saw your brother at the park that day. He was with a bunch of girls." And they'd tell me like what this like they were like doing sexy stuff in public, like on like children's swings and stuff, and like they would tell me that at school, and I'd just be like, "That's great, thank you, thank you for that. I don't you want me to do this information." He was so bad, dude, so bad. Literally anything you could think of, even with me, is like traumatic. There's traumatic stuff between that, but I don't know. I'm over that anyway.
What the fuck? That is fucking crazy. I feel like you must have so many other stories too about him.
Oh, I have a million, dude.
Oh,
I just don't want to talk you guys' ears off.
No, it is interesting. Bro, I have like the opposite relationship with, because you said like, you were like, oh, I thought I could clout chase my brother. Yeah. I was like the older sibling, except my brother, he'll be like, oh my god, another person came up to me and asked if my sister's a streamer, and I was like, yeah, I guess. And like, he's like sick of it.
That's cool though. For me, like, it didn't fuck me up that hard, but I know like I can't see situations. I can never believe. And that's the one mentality I got fucked up from this, is I never believe like sibling situations. Like anytime somebody is like supportive, or they take care of their sibling, or they buy them stuff, or they hang out with them, I'm like, that's a fucking lie. I know what fucking happens in the dark secrets. I know what happens behind fucking closed doors. There's no way that people can just be a normal sibling relationship. That doesn't fucking happen. There's no fucking way. There's no way. I refuse to believe. And that's the one thing that kind of got fucked up for me, is that those like cinematic TV shows like, hey, don't you talk shit about my little brother. That stuff, I was like, who the fuck actually does that, man? No
That's
fucking
so
way.
sad. I mean, I don't have that like protective relationship with my siblings either, but I've never like had a fight or a problem with either of my siblings like my entire life.
Yeah.
But we're all just very like chill people. Your brother sounds like did you say he committed like multiple crimes? So he was like stealing, what else did he do?
I remember like he would, I mean, he pretty much probably pegged every drug on the damn like
Oh,
drug
that's not
tree.
what I thought you were gonna say.
What do you mean, like robbing stuff?
Well, you said
like,
pegged.
Oh, I mean that too. Like I said, he
That
did a lot
too?
of them. Yeah. I mean, like I told you, people would always tell me what kind of weird, like, lewd stuff he was doing in public. And there's like, I don't know, it's probably not appropriate for me to mention on stream or anything.
I mean, depends on what it is, I guess.
I don't know.
Oh, God. Wait, this is crimes?
Yeah, crimes.
Oh,
bad things.
God.
I mean, he stole a bunch of stuff, and like, he's pretty much did all the drugs. He would get in trouble with the police for like loitering, which is small, but like I don't know how to describe it other than like what do I even call like the bike thing where you like cause accidents.
My chat says I'm digging for info and I'm the feds. I am curious.
Oh my god, the feds. Oh god.
Well, when I hear my brother committed crimes, I'm like, what crime?
Yeah, this is like CSI Emmy right now, dude. She's like getting
Snuffy,
the deep info.
Crimes?
What crime, Snuffy? Go back to the question,
and
Snuffy.
what year and what day? What did they happen?
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot. Gosh, I feel like I remember it got so bad to the point where like my parents had to remove his door, and now that I see like TikToks about how like removing privacy is like abusive, but at the same time like he was at the point where like, oh my god, it was so gross. I mean, like I can't even describe to you. He would steal everything I owned, practically, even the small stuff. Like my dad had like a little like ring that was folded up like $1, and like the $1 was like pointed out like a gem, and it was so cute. And I thought that was so quirky, and he got that from me from work, and he like stole that from me. Or like one time,
what the
oh my god, I oh god, this is so bad, chat. Okay. So like among other things, so I used to have these really fluffy stuffed animals, and they were like my biggest stuffed animals, and you could probably guess what already happened is that they went missing, and I couldn't find like my life-size stuffed animals anymore. And then one time when my brother was like hanging out with his friends, and I went into his room to be like, where's my stuff? And I opened his closet, and I had to, and I found them. And then I went to my mom, and I was like, Mom, my stuffed animals, my brother took them, and they have holes in them and they're all like crusty. And my mom was like, don't touch them, leave them there.
Snuffy,
and I
no,
was just like,
Snuffy, no, that is not, Snuffy,
so
that is
mad.
not real. Like, that is
no,
not
it's
real.
And my mom bought me this book. My mom bought me this book that was like growing up as a girl, and it talks about like puberty and growing body hair and like cleanliness. And it went missing too. And I found it behind his bookshelf, and I was just so mad. There were so many things that it was just like, oh, what the fuck,
bro.
Dude, it was literally, it was awful. My childhood is fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucking traumatizing. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry you had to live with someone like that for your entire childhood. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's I remember like it got really fucked one point because like we had to move, and he like asked my parents when we were planning on moving states, and he was like, can I just live here with like my friends? Their parents said like they can host me, and I got super sad, and I was like, wait, but we're like moving states, like why, you're gonna stay here? And he's just like, yeah, I think it's cooler here. And I was like, you would choose like your friends over your family, dude? And he's just like, yeah. He left on my 18th birthday, and I never saw him again.
That's like so sad, Snuffy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was like sitting on the floor unwrapping my gifts, and he walked out with like a backpack and patted me on the head, and then my parents were like, that's it, huh? And then he's like, yep. And then he just like left.
Bro, that is so sad. Have you spoken to him at all since? Like not even like over the phone?
We talked for a little bit, and it just would kind of make me uncomfortable the way he would talk to me, because it was like really like, I don't know how to describe it other than kind of like a groomer-esque. And I just got really uncomfortable because it sounded like he always wanted to like get things from me. And like when we had to move in with my uncle because we didn't have a lot of money, and like he did things like, my uncle has a lot of medications, and I think he like overdosed on my uncle's like Percocets one time, and I didn't know. And so like I heard him and my mom talking in the living room, and his face was like practically like blue because he was like so fucking drugged up. And my mom was trying to like talk him down from the high, and I walk out and I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? And they both like stare at me, and I just was like, oh, and my mom's like, we're just talking, and I like leave. And my mom tells me in the future that she always like hated that moment because she thought that my brother was finally gonna tell her the reason why he was like so fucked up in life, and I felt like she always blamed me for that, and I felt like
Snuffy, no. No, why are you laughing? That's not funny. That's so sad.
I mean, it happened like 10 years ago, so like I don't know. I don't want to dwell on it anymore because yeah, it did super suck, and it's practically like movie-esque how like terrible it all was. But I kind of wear it proudly. Where like, yeah, I was super fucked up, but I'm not a shitty person. I managed to stay kind of cool and never like, I don't know, jeopardize my family and I pride myself over it because now I take care of my family. My parents, they weren't great parents. Obviously, they had to go through a ton of shit, but I don't know. Now I feel proud that like I'm making money and I can support them, and I've been with them through like the toughest shit while he was out doing whatever the fuck. And now I'm like, I'm the fucking homeowner, and these are my parents. And if he ever comes around, I'm gonna fucking bark at him like a goddamn dog wielding like a machete, dude. Like, this is my family and I love them. And yeah, so I don't know. I've definitely grown from it. That's all. Life experience, man.
Dang, Snuffy, you're so fucking strong, Snuffy. That's crazy. What a fucking story. Damn.
Yeah,
Truth or dare is fucking crazy. What the fuck is... Damn, Snuffy. Snuffy, you're cool as hell. What the heck?
What the fuck? Thank you. I mean, that's very validating. I appreciate everybody kind of hearing it out, and like, I don't know. Thank you. I just wanted to answer the question.
Well, you went all in answering the question. I feel bad for being like, wait, but what crimes?
What crimes?
It's cool that you're willing to talk about that too, though, because I think a lot of people have families like that.
For sure. That's kind of why I don't like brag about it or anything, because I feel like everybody's gone through tough shit. It might not be the same thing, but everybody.
Not like that.
Maybe.
Not like that.
Maybe I should not like downplay it as much as I do, but I don't know. I'm glad. I mean, I'm not glad, but it sucks that other people have to experience that. But I'm with you, man. If you ever had like a shitty like parents or siblings or something, pretty much like chat. And by like chat, if I say they did the worst things you can possibly imagine that I'm not going to mention on stream, I'm with you, okay? I did that too. I was there, okay? Fuck those people. You're cool. Don't let it bring you down. Hopefully it didn't fuck you up too bad.
Well, I feel like I know you a lot better now. That's crazy.
Aw.